wearing pastel shorts. You know when you get nervous, you're supposed to picture everybody naked? I'm picturing all of you guys in pastel shorts. You look so ridiculous. So yeah, the other day I was walking home, and this group of dudes walked past me, and the one guy turned around and he said, "Hey, you're the cutest girl I've seen all night. Guaranteed." And I was like, okay, it's like pretty early, it's like 7 o'clock. Realistically, how many girls have you seen? Like 3? It's not a compliment if the odds are in my favor. Like, that's like saying, hey, you're the hottest girl I've seen so far in Taco Bell at 3 a.m. Like, I hope that I am. There should be the hottest.
Hey. Hi. I saw this girl the other weekend. I said to her, "Yo, you're the cutest girl I've seen all night." She was the first girl I saw that night. Anyway, my presentation is on Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. I had to do a report on the metaphors and analogies that they were doing in that. And most people think it's a scary story, but I'm pretty sure it's about a guy pooping. Just listen, alright guys. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. This is where he starts to realize he has to take poo. As of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." Then there's a bunch of bullshit about his, like, long-lost lover. I don't really understand it. Distinctly, I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the Marlowe, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken sad uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now to still the beating of my heart I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door." Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is and nothing more. This is where the part where things get a little bit crazy, so bear with me, okay? Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more." He's looking at his butthole right now. I don't really understand why. I don't think it's necessary. It's kind of crazy. This dude's nuts. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence wasn't broken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore?" Lenore again, I don't know. Alright, I don't know what he's talking about with this bitch. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard it tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, then with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mine of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. I'm pretty sure the raven is poop. Like he just pooped. And it's on his pedestal. This is wicked. Then this ebony bird beguiling my set fancy into smiling, by the grave and stirred decorum of the countenance it wore. Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven. Ghastly, grim, and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on this night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door. Bird or beast upon the sculpted bust above his chamber door, with such name as nevermore. I don't really feel like reading the rest of this, but you guys get the idea, right? Oh my god. It's gross. Anyway, it's about poo. Thanks guys, that's all.
There's a covered